Recording? Okay. Hi, so we're gonna do our speaking test part 2 as a practice and as a video that we will submit later on. So to begin with, we'll do this like our previous speaking session, where pairing into twos, each are going to exchange being the examiners and the speaker. The partners here are me and Ariq, as well as Mario and Rasyad as a second partner. Wait, Athala. Why did I call you Rasyad? You know what? Let's just begin. Rick, do you want to start first, or do you want me to answer the questions first?
I think I will start first.
Okay. Okay. You want to start first? So I'll give you the question in the chat.
Okay.
And you can prepare for 1 minute. Let me set the timer right now. But if you're ready, just tell me when you're ready, okay?
Okay, I think I'm ready now.
Okay. I'll give you 1 to 2 minutes for you to speak.
All right.
You can start whenever.
Okay, so I think product that I bought then it was disappoint me is iPhone. When iPhone is launched with the SE variant, it was I bought it. It's not. I think it's not legal in here, so it's called the BM1 or the black market one. I bought it because it has a specification that it's much higher than the I think iPhone 5 at that time. So I bought it from I think ITC Fatmawati, and then I was not satisfied about it because I think in like 1 year the battery is got dropped down, and then I must change the battery, but the performance is not as well as I bought it from the first again. So yeah, I was pretty disappointed about the Apple products, and until now I didn't want to buy iPhone again.
Okay. Wait, are we supposed to make it 2 minutes, or it's okay to end it in between 1 to 2 minutes? Should be okay.
I think it should be okay.
Yeah. I think that ends your part of the test.
Okay.
For speaking part 2. I think it's time for you to examine me then.
Okay. I will prepare the cue card first.
Okay. Did you put the cue card?
Yeah. Wait.
Oh. Okay. Thank you, Rick.
You can tell me when you're ready.
I think I'm ready.
Okay. Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
so well, a stressful day at university actually. Calling back to like the first semester, and when we first all started together, it was all new people in the same, in one class. We don't know each other, and then after self introductions and um, getting to know one another in a class photo somehow, um, it was going pretty well until that point. Okay, and then the next day
Okay.
comes by. Next day comes by, and one of the things that made me really stressed out is like I was going into class. I sat down and I heard some girls from the back talking shit about very specific people. Oh, is this guy dumb? Oh, this guy's not it. This guy's not it.
Okay.
They were they were very very in today's word toxic per se, and
Uh,
I won't mention some names, but yes, those were a few of the classmates that I had that were very, very ambitious in a sense, but also there are some of the worst peoples I've met in this university where we attend to. And it was really stressful because like, damn, I just first you the met I just met you the first time yesterday and now you're talking shit about me today. I don't know if I'm supposed to say shit in this test, but okay, that's how I feel about it, and it's very stressful for me.
okay. Yeah, I
I
think
think that should sum it up.
yes.
Thank
Okay,
you.
okay. I think it's 1:30, I think.
Okay, it should be around your time too. You.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I guess we'll move on to the second pair. Mario, Athala, it's your time to shine.
Okay, Mario, would you like to start first?
Yes. Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna give you the cue card and you'll have 1 minute to prepare. Okay, 1 minute starts now.
Okay. Yeah, let's start now. So my first day at work was I had an internship with some of my friends from Prasmul actually, and I think it was mandatory for the community development subject at the first semester. So I had intern in 707 store. It was a retail fashion company, and the office was in Sudirman. I think one word to explain my first day at work was awkward. I don't know where to sit. I don't know what to do. Meanwhile, Karin and Michelle, some of my friends that work there also with me, they already had their job desk, and they actually already chatting with the boss, so they already had their own part. Meanwhile, I don't know anything, so I don't know where to sit. I don't know where to do. I don't know what to do, and end up I asked the boss myself. I said, Pak, tugas saya apa segala macam, and I remember that one girl from the I think merchandising division. She asked me to join with her on the first day, and long story short, we on the first day we had lunch together with some of my friends that work around that area also, like I think my friends Mika and Mika and okay, one of my friend Mika, he worked and he worked at BNI, and the office was near my office, and we had lunch together, and we after I end up working a little bit with the girl that asked me to join her. And yeah, the first day I think it was very awkward, and I was like a little boy that don't know what to do, and I don't know where to sit, I don't know what to do, and I was just walking by the office. Yeah, I think that's all for my first day at the work. Okay,
Okay, thank you, Mario. Now we can
I will
ask me.
prepare the kicker for you.
Okay. Okay, I'm
You can
ready
start.
now. Okay, so one of the most memorable childhood experience in my life is when I go to Singapore. I went to Singapore in 2015, I think, or 2016. I was there to watch F1, actually. I was never a fan of the sport, but at that time, my family thought that it's close and the tickets aren't too expensive, so we decided to go as a family there. It was in Singapore. Well, in Singapore, the circuit for the race is in the city, is in the middle of the city. So we went through the racetrack, and also we watched the festival there. And it was memorable for me because it was the first time I went to see a massive sports event other than football. I usually watched football when I was young at the stadium, but it's different now. It's F1. And also, it was very memorable because um, it was it wasn't always about the F1. There was also a festival there. I watched one of my favorite bands at the time, Maroon 5. They came to Singapore and they played in the F1 festival. So I think that was one of the most memorable childhood experience for me. I think that's it.
Interesting. Do you remember who won the race?
No,
Uh,
nah, I don't really pay attention to the race, but yeah.
Ben, back to you, Ben.
So we're all done with the speaking part 2. I think it's time for feedbacks, I guess. So I think with Ariq, there are still lots of. I think one of the key points of this, the speaking test is to test your fluency and your
Yeah.
adeptness to explain certain topics, certain points. You did mostly pretty well, but I think in between your sentences, you were still thinking and you
Yeah.
stuttered from time to time. That was one issue. I think that's the only issue that showed up most prominently earlier. That's it for me on my feedback to you. I think it's time for your feedback to me.
Okay.
Oh God, we have 9 minutes left. 10.
So I think in your part it's very very good. You are telling us the whole story at the university. So yeah, I think it's very good at you.
One part that I went wrong is like where it went wrong for me is where I said shit,
Okay, yeah.
I haven't found like a good word to explain how I felt. So yeah, that's one
Yeah,
issue for me. Okay.
okay.
Mario, time for your feedbacks to each other.
I guess I'll start first. My feedback to Mario is maybe you can improve more in the time management. You hit 2 minutes, but you went like I guess 15 to 20 seconds over. So maybe you could make the story like shorter, but you get the point in the story. So yeah, that's it, I guess.
Okay. I think for you, um, for me, I think overall you did pretty good, and I think you need to improve your storytelling maybe, just to make it more, interesting. Yeah, that's all from me.
Okay. Well, I guess that's it.
Yes.
Thank you, everyone.